Last week I found out that my boyfriend was cheating on me, so I broke up with him. Right after that, he posted a sex tape and an obscene photo of me, and clearly to humiliate me. He had my Instagram password, so he posted them on my Instagram to make me look terrible. Of course, I was horrified. I took them down right away and changed my password. Then his good friend, 50 Cent, posted the obscene photo of me on his Instagram and said, "Get the strap." 50 Cent has 18 million followers, so I was devastated. And to make it even worse, even after Instagram took the picture down, he had no remorse, no regard, and he posted another photo and complained that IG was censoring him. At the end of the day, this is what I really feel. I was compromised by someone who I thought loved me as much as I loved him. Sorry, this is nerve-wracking. I'm conflicted, I'm hurt, confused, and heartbroken. Oh, this is very nerve-wracking. But at this point, I have to take care of myself, especially since he has, Akbar that is, has such powerful friends who are backing him and who posted this private moment. Okay, so I'll get back to this. I stand here today with a broken heart as a result of countless broken promises. Broken promises to protect me, to stand by me, and to care for me. Whew. And to help me on my journey of becoming the best version of myself. Instead, he isolated me, took advantage of me, and made me look like a fool. So, I'm shaking, guys. I'm sorry.
Take your time.
You're doing great.
Okay. I stand here in the pursuit of justice, not just for myself, but for any other woman who has been exploited by a man, who has felt the pain of having her most intimate moments unjustly and illegally exposed to the public. I ask that the court take my plea seriously and that my rights as a woman under the revenge porn laws be protected. And that.
Great job.
Thank you.
Good job. Thank you, Teairra. Would you like to go next?
Sure, Lisa.
Sure. Yeah, why don't you switch places? Thank you, Teairra. Good job.
Good morning. My name is Walter Mosley. I have the honor to represent Teairra Marie along with my co-counsel Lisa Bloom as we fight not only for justice for her, but for women everywhere. As men, we must also be in the forefront of changing this culture of abuse and sexual assault against women. I keep asking myself, why do we continue to think it's acceptable to sell, to publish, to bully, to seek revenge, or blackmail women in this way, and without their consent? It is not. Men, we need to do better. We need to tell each other to do better. We need to stop sharing these videos with each other in the club, with our friends, and especially online. It is a morally corrupt and now a criminal action. And if we cannot stop, me and Lisa will continue to bring lawsuit after lawsuit against these men who refuse to respect this very basic right of women. Thank you.
Thank you, Walter. Hi, I'm attorney Lisa Bloom, and together with my co-counsel Walter Mosley, I'm very pleased and honored to represent Teairra Marie. We're filing a lawsuit today against the two men responsible for the revenge porn posts. Revenge porn is the non-consensual posting of sexually explicit images. Like sexual harassment and rape, it's usually done by a man against a woman to dominate and control her. It's done to slut shame her, as if having private consensual sex with someone we love is somehow shameful, as if having sex is not a normal, adult, healthy choice, as if trusting a boyfriend is some kind of crime. Posting explicit images is done to devastate the victim, to put her in her place. And it works, sadly. In one study, 51% of revenge porn victims say they considered suicide after being humiliated by this intimate violation. And indeed, many victims have killed themselves because they can't bear to live the rest of their lives with these photos all over the internet, where it's next to impossible to get them down. Teairra Marie is today taking a much healthier choice. She is standing up for her rights as a woman to control explicit images of her own body. Here in California, I am pleased to say revenge porn is a crime, a civil wrong, and a form of domestic abuse. And we have strong laws against revenge porn here, and I consider it my personal responsibility to enforce them. We are filing this lawsuit today against the two men who we believe are responsible for these illegal actions against Teairra Marie. And to all the other websites and individuals who have captured them and who have been reposting them, I have a message for you. You are now officially on notice that Teairra Marie does not consent and never did consent to the posting of these images. Take them down, or we will come after you as well. Only one person gets to make choices about Teairra's body, Teairra. As to each photo or video, Teairra's body, Teairra's choice, each and every time. I know that for some people, the idea of a woman making choices about her own body is very hard to understand. A New York jury had to hit 50 Cent with a $7 million verdict recently to teach him a lesson after he posted a revenge porn video of another woman. In that case, two psychologists testified that the woman suffered from PTSD and was suicidal after what he did to her. Less than 3 years later, 50 Cent is at it again, posting an explicit image of Teairra with his caption, "Get the strap," which encourages violence against her. Apparently, 50 Cent's misogyny and ego are so inflated that he still needs to be schooled that the law applies to him just like everyone else. I look forward to getting this case to a Los Angeles jury so that it can deliver that lesson to him. We will be seeking a significant punitive damages award against him to drive that lesson home, since he seems to have so much trouble understanding what the law is. I have many current cases of sexual misconduct in the music industry. In my opinion, the music industry is long overdue for a reckoning for many acts of degradation against women by artists, agents, and executives. Each woman, like Teairra, who has the courage to fight back, inspires and empowers others to do the same. To everyone who is a victim, I say, stand up for your rights.
And I said the same.
All right.
Thank you, Lisa.
Does anybody have any questions?
Lisa, has a police report been filed? Or anything like that?
No, we will be filing a police report later today, and we will be filing the lawsuit today. We're not giving out copies of the lawsuit, but we will give out the case number once we get it later today, and anybody can get it from the court. It will be a publicly filed document.
Lisa, Matt Johnson with Fox 11. Are you seeing
Hi.
an increased number of these crimes?
Yes, I probably get calls or emails several times a week in revenge porn cases. Many times when people reach out to me, they say, you know, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill myself. I mean, this is just, it's devastating. I can't overstate how devastating it is to the victim. You know, Teairra is very strong. She feels very bullied. You know, imagine, you know, you have sex with somebody you love, somebody you care about, and those images are up. It's very hard to get them down forever. Your boss is going to see them, your parents are going to see them, your children are going to see them, your friends. I mean, it's absolutely mortifying. So yes, we are seeing a lot of these cases.
And it's worth saying here that, I get a lot of these messages as well from all across the country. And so we've done a very good job in California, but Lisa's working on some very important things across the entire country in terms of getting other states and cities to have these revenge porn laws in place.
So, yeah, the state of New York does not have a revenge porn law. 38 states do. And I'm working with State Senator Phil Boyle in New York to get a revenge porn law passed. New York, what's wrong with you? You need a revenge porn law. Come on, it's 2018. Let's get with the program, New York.
It must be very painful to talk about this case, but talk about why you're pursuing it in such a public setting, and you know, I would imagine that that's to help others.
Do you want to answer that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, even though Teairra is a TV star and a singer and a performer, you know, nobody ever wants to be at a press conference like this. It's very scary. As she said, she's very nervous, but she's doing this to get a message out, to stand up for herself. And there's a lot of other websites and individuals who have reposted this. Instagram took 50 Cent's post down. She took the post down that Akbar did. But people have copied it and reposted it, and I can't individually reach out to thousands of people, so we're doing it this way to let them know. And I also wanted Teairra to have a chance to tell her story her way, but we want everyone to be on notice that she does not consent.
Lisa, are you filing a lawsuit against Akbar and also 57?
Yes, that's correct, today, yes.
You said thousands of people have reposted it. Is that a literal number, or how many really do you have?
I don't know. I know that there are some sites, which I'm not going to name because I don't want to give them publicity, but they have probably a dozen of these up, images of Teairra. We have sent them cease and desist letters. They take them down, but then they go back up again.
Is there anything specific which you think that Akbar is the one who did this? Is there anything
Yes,
specific that helps you right
we
now?
do have a very significant piece of evidence that points to him, and I'm not going to reveal what that is at this time, but we have strong reason to believe it's him. I wouldn't be filing a lawsuit otherwise.
I only ask because it came up that another ex-boyfriend had a password to previous accounts.
Yeah, we don't believe it, we do not believe that it was him. And I look forward to taking Akbar's deposition and getting his statement under oath. He's already made maybe 3 or 4 different conflicting statements about what happened. And, you know, like they say on TV, those can and will be used against him. I look forward to getting 50 Cent's deposition and getting his understanding of the law, now that a jury has already instructed him once that revenge porn is illegal, and why he thought it was okay to do this.
Are you able to discuss what that evidence is now, or is that something?
I'm not going to sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm not going to discuss what the evidence is at this time.
Lisa, VH1 is shooting this for an episode. Can you explain the connection, why they're here, and what role it plays in this lawsuit?
Every member of the press was invited to come today, and so they're welcome to be here. You know, we're doing this in a very public way.
But it's part of the show is what I'm asking.
It's not part of the show in the sense that this is a press conference here in my office. If somebody wants to come and film it and put it on their show, just like they want to put it on your news show, they're welcome to do that. But this is not done for the purpose of the show. This is obviously a lawsuit. I have ethical responsibilities. This is done to stand up for Teairra's rights, like many revenge porn cases that I have filed.
Can you talk about the impact this has had on you since it's happened? Just, I mean, I know you said some of it in your statement, but just to kind of like really hear your own voice.
I'm just devastated. I'm heartbroken. I love this man. Even to this day, you know, me and you have had conversations. And I still was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. So, you know, he's saying that he didn't do it, but I know in my heart that he did. And even though I want to believe the lies, I have to just stand up for myself, or it looks like I did it. That's why I'm going full pursuit with this lawsuit.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Does anybody want a copy?